First of all, great to see you all. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to make up to the last event, and thank you, Artem, for this opportunity. And Mike, it was a great presentation. So I think like you had it over in a great way for me because you spoke about guardrails, and I'm going to pick it up from there. So okay, so thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to talk about guardrails over vibes. So I think the concept of vibe coding, it's been very popular right now. So many of the non-technical people, even like the technical people, are more into vibe coding. So the year 2026 is the year of technical debt. Like most of the research is being found out. What is technical debt? Is like you keep adding up errors and errors because you can't see what's going wrong and right. I faced it on my own self. So when I was trying to build a product, so I was just like trying to prompt it all night and all day, just without carrying anything. And one day, when I was building a feature 10, feature 1 starts to break. When I was building a feature 11, feature 2 starts to break. And at one point of time, everything starts to break. I literally dropped off the project. So some learnings will make you sure like you grow in a better way. So that's what happened to me. And the reason I say this story is because like I participated in a hackathon a month back. So it was hosted by Geotab, and it was a global hackathon, and around like 250 people participated. And I was fortunate enough, I got the first place last week. And it's not something I want to say here to brag, but there's a ton of learning which I learned in just a span of 5 days, which I thought I can share it with you guys. And everything was did using Claude Code. So Claude Code is a developer partner for me. It's not just a code generator, it's a developer partner. So now I'm going to say what are all the guardrails I tried to set it up and what made me to become an edge when compared to other competitors, and what pushed my limits so that I was able to win the competition. Okay, here we go. So again, like as I mentioned, the problem with vibe coding is you can see something good. Vibe coding is really great when you really want to start something, when you really have to get started with building softwares, building landing pages, building quick prototypes. I mean, I won't say it's wrong, it's really good because you can get things done in literally short amount of time. But when you want to go in a bigger scale, for founders who really don't want to rely on other people, who really want to get started with something building right, so they want to make sure they have considerations of many things, even if you're not a software engineer. But having the mind on trying to talk with Claude as a coding partner, you get to do a lot. So the first rule, what I mentioned, is called a constitution. So a constitution is a Claude.md file which sits under the Claude workspace. So I'll just I don't want to go too technical. So whenever you open a Claude, so you do a /init. So a Claude initiates a file called Claude.md. So the reason this file resides is because your context window shoots up when you keep building up the product. So when you keep building and adding up features, your Claude context shoots up. So Claude.md is a source where Claude keeps everything in mind, what you say, what you don't want to do and what not to do, and things like that. So at the start of the project, what I really did is like I spent 2 full days. I'm not like making it up. I really spent 2 full days just researching, just updating the Claude.md by telling the AI what to do and what not to do. So it's just like speaking out to Claude like, hey, please make sure you don't break the feature 2 and 3. So you always have some test files created whenever each feature is created. So this is just an example, but I'll definitely show you what the Claude.md I had for the hackathon, so that everybody can get a new view about it. On the whole, like the reason I call it as a constitution is like it is a guiding principle for your AI coding tool to make sure it has all the rules, all the tips, all the guardrails in place. So that's something which is the important goal of this particular talk. So enough of the talk. I just like want to show a quick demo of what I built so that everybody can have an idea of what the project is actually. So as I mentioned, the hackathon was hosted by a company called Geotab. They are like one of the most biggest fleet operations and fleet management company based on tech, and they provide a lot of offers. So the objective of the hackathon is they have APIs and they have data, so we need to build a solution on top of that. So that's the ultimate goal, and I came up with a solution called Fleet Shield AI. So to try to solve some of the problems in insurance, in driver safety and everything, because I had pretty much experience on that. So this is the landing page I built. So it looks good. I won't say it doesn't. Everything is like Everything is just kind of vibe coded, making sure everything had its own guardrails. So over here I have the fleet operator portal. Everything is showing up. All the data showed up over here. It's not a seed data. Everything is a data provided by the Geotab. So everything is like backed up on data. So the best thing what I try to do is to interconnect fleet portal as well as the drivers portal. So one good thing I had it over here is a voice agent. So whenever I try to talk with the voice agent, for example, I need to find out the riskiest drivers among the company, and I want to send them a coaching plan for them to build awareness. So I can prompt that in this voice agent, and it will automatically send it to the drivers portal. Unfortunately, I just like put down the subscription, so the hackathon got completed, so I don't want to pay for the subscription. But I have the video for that. I can play that for you.
Time. Now meet Tasha, our voice AI fleet analyst.
Hey Tasha, could you please tell me who are the riskiest drivers this week?
Sure thing, one moment. Still pulling that together. Your riskiest driver is Ashley Cook with a critical risk score of 76, costing you an estimated $65,000 a year. Laura Scott, Heather Bell, and Ryan Mitchell round out the top tier in the high-risk zone. Want me to put the coaching agent on it to build personalized improvement plans?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Just
Ignore my voice.
Longer. Done. The coaching agent is on it. It's analyzing your top 5 riskiest drivers right now, and will have personalized coaching plans.
Tasha deploys autonomous.
Okay, so this is something which I tried to build. So this coaching plan will be send it to all the drivers. So the drivers Ashley Cook and the other names are not just the cooked up data. So we have a profile for that particular driver. So this particular coaching plan will be automatically pushed to that particular driver. Again, the reason I'm just trying to show up all the features is like everything is built through Claude. So I'm just trying to reiterate over here. These features are built using Claude, and to make sure these features works well, we have that constitution so that the features were built well. So now I'll just like dive into the constitution, the Claude.md file which I had. Okay, I'll just go quickly through it. So this might sound a bit crazy, but in the first line of the Claude.md, I had the competition rules. So someone can question like, you're kind of building the product, like why should you have the competition rules? So for me, AI is not just a chat engine or something. It's a context. So the better the context you provide, the AI is going to think in better angles. So I really wanted to make sure the AI, like the coding partners, should understand that I'm participating in a hackathon, and my goal is to win a prize. Not just a prize, it's a first prize, and I also mentioned it over here. And I'm happy Claude helped me to do that. Okay, here are the non-negotiable requirements as I mentioned. So I was traveling during the submission of the hackathon. So I just mentioned I just want to make sure I complete it in 5 days. So I also have made sure like we need to use this particular APIs. So none other seed data should be used, because like when I was starting, it automatically started to bring in some random data. So I just made sure in the Claude.md to use only the APIs provided by the Geotab. So that's something which I mentioned over here. And here is also the judging criteria, like how the demo should look like. Each and everything is mentioned over here. And of course, my target is the Vibe Master, the $10,000. And thank you, I won that. And here are the rules every agent and every session should follow. It's like we shouldn't break any features. All the API should be the code integrated. Every feature must work with real Geotab database, demo database. And I'm not going to read line by line, but I'm just like going to scroll a little bit slow so that everybody can take a view of it. So this is very important, because like every session you create in Claude is going to take a look at it, and it's going to be very much focused on what you really want to get. Okay. This is all about like the back end, front end, and all the guardrails. So I'll just like quickly walk through. So maybe like after the session, I can show you, and I can also share the repo. It's like in public if anybody wants to take a look at it. Okay, so I'll just like quickly wrap it up. So again, the main point to reiterate is Claude Code is not just a coding engine. So it's a coding partner where you really wanted to make sure you take a full potential of it using all its features and everything. And most importantly, the constitution Claude.md is your guiding principle. And here goes all your guardrails so that you can build much more scalable software, not just your simple prototype. So all the founders, all the builders, and all the engineers over here, So I highly recommend using this method, and I can assure that you will be getting a much more scalable version of your software. And thank you so much.